everybody.
Podcast.
What's
live.
happening? Yeah, here we are. So, we are now in our new video podcasting location because we did one before, part one of this little thing. Right, we're talking about. We're going to show you Sean's VSL info and show you how to do a video sales lender or how to do really any video pitch. And it looked kind of janky.
What is that?
I was in my office and it looked kind of janky. So, okay, we're going to go into that. So, but we moved locations. Now we have a badass night in the background and a fireplace. So when it gets colder out, we can have a fire behind us
epic.
And smoke cigars.
It's probably one of the best backdrops you've ever seen. You definitely have to log in and check it out.
I'm pretty sure it's
check out the YouTube channel. It is epic. That's all I have to say. One word. Epic doesn't even describe it. Just here's the word.
Yes. Yeah, and we're pretty, so it doesn't hurt to look at us either. So
you have a decently sized. That's good.
Anyway, do you get these 12-inch pythons wrapped around your neck? Okay, so I took some notes here. So the last one, Sean was going to make a VSL, which is known as a video sales lander page. All right. So when you're selling something on, I'm gonna sit back and relax on this. So when you're selling something on the internet, what people do is if it's some kind of higher price sale, or not even higher price, but if it's not just a couple bucks, they like to have a video page on there that helps sell it, because having a long form page is one way to do it, or having not the super long form page, but having a video. People like to watch videos now, and it wasn't the case 10 years ago, but now everybody likes to get their information from videos. So a video sales lander page, or VSL, and is what people call it. And so it's a good idea. So if you're trying to sell something and they land on your page, you want to let them know why they should buy it. And so with Sean's product, he has his first thing in his thing is he's offering some diet offers, right? It's what is it? It's diets.
Well, okay. So I'm doing your opt-in page is 2 free routines. Either it's going to be free or we had this argument. I was going to charge $7, but the wizard says I'll have a better OTO.
Well, okay, we're using terms now.
Oh, I caught myself.
And it's not really a one-time offer. Technically, it's just an upsell page.
It's not an OTO. That's just kind of
okay. So
dang, I caught myself using techno jargon.
Imagine you're on Facebook, and then there's a guy shouting at you that's like, "Hey, would you like to get a free workout regimen and a free menu of food you can cook that'll help you out?" And you click yes, and you go to a web page, and that's his web page, and we call that an opt-in. And it says, "Where do you want me to send all this information that you just said you wanted?" By clicking on this ad, you give him your name and email address. So in the exchange is he gets your email address, and you get all this stuff that you would have had to pay for or look for on your own on the internet or figure out, right? But he's got it all together, so you get it from him. It's just easy. You see the thing, you click, you give your email address, name, boom. Now he has your email address. That's good, because that's why I say do it for free, because the more people you have on an email list that you can help with tips, the better. So then they're going to learn to trust you and get value from you. Value.
Build that list too.
They're going to see that you actually know your stuff and you can help people, and they're going to see people that you helped and the people that like working with you, and you establish a relationship. You're no longer just a stranger if you get their email address. So that's why I like doing that. But right after they get the email address, you send them to what I call a thank you page. The thank you page has his video sales lander on it, because he's like, "Hey, before you leave, what I just gave you is awesome, but would you like to do what I just gave you faster and quicker with better results? Because I can help you personally. In order for me to help you personally, I'm going to offer you these things at this price. And this is why it's so valuable, and it would cost this if you did it this way, but I'm doing it for this really low amount because I just want to get this going." And that's exactly what the video sales lander needs to convey. And so we went out back, and he found a nice location, and people are always worried about backdrops. Now, for a podcast, you probably need a nice background like we have with the fireplace and the fancy painting. That's painting. Don't rob my house. It's actually like a $10 thing for Home Goods. But I got the night at Home Goods too, so love to go to Home Goods.
Fucking night at Home Goods,
dude. Home Goods. You ever go to Home Goods?
I mean, I've heard of it. No.
Bro, Home Goods is
Bro,
where
you have to have a big ass home to go to Home Goods.
Home Goods is where all the middle-aged ladies go to find the men.
Do they?
Oh yeah, it's like
check out Home Goods.
Dude, there was an episode of The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, where a couple of them where the ladies are all going to Home Goods to find all the young guys in their 20s that work there, and it's like a nightclub, but it's not. It's Home Goods.
It's all
like,
Home Goods.
So that's what that joke is. But it is. I mean, my wife's always there, so.
Like what? Is it like just the home decor vibe? Like I don't know.
It's like all the stuff that Ross doesn't sell, but they put there at a discount. So it's all like that lamp was probably Home Goods. This night was at Home Goods. That picture was Home Goods.
Well, it's very cool.
Everything in my house is Home Goods. I'm pretty
It's
sure.
very cool. I mean, I whoever your wife, I'm sure does the interior, but it's very nice.
She's very good at it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's very nice.
So where did I start talking about Home
We're
Goods?
talking about fucking home decorating.
All right. Well, anyway, let's go to Home Goods.
All right, back to my pitch. Back to learning
so
how
his
to pitch. Actually,
Yeah. So his pitch is so for a podcast you might want to have a good background, but for a video sales lander, the best case scenario is kind of just outside somewhere nice, walking around. And when you're holding the camera, people relate to that. We're used to seeing people do selfies now. When you do an ad, when I do ads, if I have me talking on it, it does way better than just having a picture. Or, well, sometimes pictures do better. It depends. You just got to test. But if you're doing a video, having a professional background on the video doesn't always help you. It depends on what you're looking for.
All right, I'm going to fill into that. So that for me was huge. I got hung up, stuck in the weeds a bunch of times because I didn't want to film because it was golden hour. I didn't want to film because I thought the backdrop wasn't correct. I didn't want to film because I think it was raining one day. So, and then the wizard grandmaster has tapped me on the shoulder and says, "You're getting stuck in the weeds, my friend." And I was like, wow, yes, very true. So, and at the end of the day, all you like Dave was just saying, all you need to do is hold the phone. Like you don't really need a big camera setup, a big anything.
Works
like,
better.
Right. And so if he's even telling you the case studies of that turn out better if you even hold your phone and don't have that crap, what's holding you back?
Yeah.
So
the lesson is you already have what you need. Now, what does count, and I can't turn the camera around because it's placed watching us, but the one thing you might want to spend money on if you're doing a shoot indoors for your video sales lander is you want to buy lighting. And I can't really show it to you, but I can put a link in the podcast in the links. But
an affiliate link.
I think. Well, what kind of marketer would I be? I don't know if there's an affiliate offer for these lights, but I could probably send
sure
one
we
to
can
Amazon.
find
I
one.
could probably get an Amazon affiliate.
Sure we
link,
can find one.
but I'll make like $2 instead of making like 30 on it. But these two
Just-
lights
it won't be an affiliate link, guys.
We have two lights right here. That's the most important thing because a cell phone camera is better than a professional camera like 8-10 years ago. So it's more than enough. But the lighting is the most important part. The more lighting, the better. And so I've got these two lights with little soft. They're actually pretty big. They come with stands, and it was like $60 or $50. That's it. That's all you need. Find a backdrop outside. Do it outside on a sunny day. You don't need lights. Nothing. You just shoot. If you're indoors, you need some lights. And that's it. And
We even brought for the first, just so a little background. The first sales video was in my gym, and we brought the lights to my gym, set them up there.
Because they come packed.
And it was, I think we did the first filming on a bench press, and all you have to do is set up the lights right in front. Maybe have your buddy, mentor, help, whoever you want, help you out. I used a couple whiteboards. That was a really big help too.
You brought a couple white boys in.
White boys.
They couldn't dance very well.
Couple white boys.
They couldn't dance, but they
no, they're really good investment. Just so you can put on bullet points on the whiteboard.
Yeah.
And then so you can kind of not stare at them, but kind of glance out of the corner of your eye, and you'll catch it and be like,
see if you forgot something.
Bam, bam,
just
bam.
to reference, to wake up your memory.
Yeah, there was and you know what I didn't use that on the pitch today.
No, you didn't.
That's why I was I'll show these. I'll make a pitch bloopers reel. Like you guys, I mess up so much.
Yeah, we'll put a link to that
Like
too.
I mess up so much. Like and it's just like I'll be like, oh fuck, oh dang it, and then you know what I mean. And then you got to keep going again. And then at the end, I just got frustrated. I was like, Dave, just let me go. I was getting a bit frustrated at the end, and I think at the end I pulled it in. I was like, I have something.
Yes, it was good. It was good.
I got it.
But here's the thing: you can always record something new because it's not hard. and you can replace your video and see which ones do better. It doesn't take a while. And here's the other thing. You were frustrated. You were out there for like 10 minutes. That would be a problem if we had a set and we're paying for everybody union wages for sound guy and a boom mic and lights. It's not. You're in the backyard with a phone, which has unlimited because you can just erase what you don't want to use. Right. And if you're using like freaking the Google Photos, you really do have unlimited space practically because you get like a terabyte for like $30 a year. So it uploads.
Really?
Yeah, uploads it. Yeah.
Jeez, I need to get one.
Yeah,
of those.
drop the Dropbox because it's like super expensive.
Well, iTunes is capping out at like 50 gigs. They're getting lame.
Yeah, you gotta extend that. Well, the Google Suites are free, and then you can sign up for extra if you want, and it works on an iPhone. So there you go. So now you don't have to worry about space or storage, and it's not film; it's freaking digital.
Hack.
So just delete and do it again, or delete them at the end of the day. And so it's awesome, and you can put it on share. I do a share with mine, so I have it on all computers.
Yeah, that's what I do that with this one.
Yeah, and that doesn't cost you extra. So and everybody has access to it because it's like it might be 300 megabytes or whatever, but you don't give a fuck because it's, you just
Next thing, fear. That's a big one. A
lot
of people don't like being in front of the camera. I'm in front of people all day long. It's just what I'm used to. So for me, it doesn't bug me. But a lot of people who I talk to, and it's funny, even my gym buddies, I'm like, bro, can you just give me just a quick, after I worked with them, after I got them, I gave them a diet plan, workout, and I'm like, can you just give me a quick testimonial back, tell me how I did, what you liked? And they get in front of the camera and they freeze. And I'm like, wait, bro, like, what? You were just a chatterbox a second ago.
They get nervous. You just got to act natural.
As soon as you just hit on, they just, and I'm like, what? Dude, talk.
You know, way around that. You know the old singing musicians thing was because people get nervous in the singing booth.
What is?
Because the whole band's watching you and like we're paying money for this, and like it's one thing if somebody screws up, but if it's just you, they're all like, you know what they do?
What?
They'll be like, let's do a couple warm up takes. Just get in the vibe, do it. I'm not going to record you.
Oh,
they do that all the time. Especially if they know you're nervous, Nelly.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna.
And then they go, "I'm not going to record you. Just sing it like 5 times through. I'm not going to record, and then we'll do our take." And then
like the second one,
they're recording you, and then they go, "Okay," and then you'd be like, "Okay, let's do the take," and they're like, "Already got it, bro.
We're done, bro."
Yeah,
that's
already
a
got
idea.
it.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, trickery, tomfoolery.
It's great. All right, I'm going to use that now.
All right, so let's go over techniques before we forget, and we don't want to run over because we're going to make this full of technical stuff because a lot of our stuff we get off topic and start talking about who knows. So the first thing you want to do, so in his case, he had an opt-in page and an ad, and the ad already discussed, here I am, Sean, I've been doing this for this many years, and it's in there. Or you can put this below the video where it says all the stuff about authority. You need to establish authority. You can't just show up and be like, I'm going to show you. I can't be like, I'm going to show you Dave's workout. Why am I an expert being Dave? I don't know, because I went to the gym once. Like, I'm not an expert in a workout, so I can't tell you how to work things out, right? I can tell you how to do digital marketing or to transition into being an entrepreneur from like a desk job and how to work at home. I can tell you about that stuff, but I can't tell you how to work out. So Sean needs to establish authority, but he already did it in his ad, and he already did it in his first landing page. Now, the second one, he's just going to, if he's going to establish authority, he's just going to mention it real quick. And he would do something like this, because the first 2 sentences want to be, hi, I'm Sean, and I'm super excited that you just signed up to get this free stuff, because remember, they're landing here after asking for it.
I mean, and also, too, what I think, especially in the fitness world, probably doesn't work too well in anything else, but especially in the fitness world, I mean, you just look at me, I'm big, my veins are popping out of my neck, clearly I'm pumped, like, I clearly know what the hell I'm doing, just without even me saying a word. I mean, you can look at me and be like, all right, he works out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It helps to look the part, right?
Right,
so
right.
if you want to sell something for weight loss, you might want to show that you know how to get skinny.
Right, or you have
and if you want to do something for being strong, you want to look strong, right? So, so that helps, but you also want to let people know why. But if you're going to mention it, so his thing is really just to upsell. It's like, you already got this free stuff. Why not get this? The number one thing you don't want to do is make it seem like the thing that they just got or the thing they might have just bought is worthless Why are you trying to sell me this? What about the thing I just bought? So the thing you sell afterwards should always be complimentary, where it helps you do it faster.
Well, okay, question.
Quicker.
What if
better?
everything is just free and all? Let me.
Then you shouldn't need a video sales lender to sell it because it's free.
Well, okay, but here's what I'm saying. Hear me out here. So what if everything is free and then all you're doing, you just have that video that, let's just say that I just did of the monthly continuity, and that's all I really wanted to
That's what you're doing. That's all you want to sell, and you're getting them there by giving them something free.
Yeah, so technically, okay, but I'm only giving them 2 things. Technically, what if I gave them all my whole, plan, blah, blah, blah.
Well, that takes a longer video.
I mean,
and you're going to have testimonials because you're going to charge a lot more.
That's what I also need to get a high ticket as well.
The way it goes is the longer it is, and this is a whole other podcast probably.
Yeah.
If it's something that costs $1,000, say you want to do a personal workout thing with people, right? And you want to charge $997. They're going to have you for 4 months or 5 months, whatever it is.
6 months.
6 months to personally guide them, and they can contact you once a week on Skype or something, go over a workout routine, and you'll give them routines every week or something, right? That's going to take either a phone call with you or at least a 10, 15-minute presentation in a video that shows people that have done it, that have lost the weight. It's going to be an infomercial of testimonials to get them to want to get on the phone with you to sign up for the $1,000. Now, if it's $47, you just need a video that's maybe 2 to 5 minutes long that explains everything. No phone call, because nobody's going to phone call you for $47, and you're not going to want to sit and do phone calls for $47, right? So you want something that's automated. So once you hit start, it might cost you $20 to get the sign up for $47. You're sitting golden at that point. You make twice your money, and if they stay in your group for 6 months, then you're making 6 times the money.
Right. Yeah.
So you just need a video that explains, here's how to do this faster, better, and with better results quicker. And that's what you're trying to do in the video sales lender. So the first things you should always have are basically, hey, I'm super excited that you just took the steps. You're taking action to do this. That's awesome. Now I'm going to help you. The one thing I've learned over my 13 years of helping people transform their bodies is, see what I just did there? Right. So you're saying, you took action, you're a man of action, or a woman of action, you're still ready to take action, and you establish authority again. 13 years of transformations, I know this. Words. Yeah. And then you go into showing them how it's going to be faster and stronger, and then these are the items that are going to do it. And then you just outlay everything that you're going to give them, and then you want to mention, get in their heads of, what do you think that should cost? I'm helping you personally with a personalized, how much does it cost to get a nutritionist? How much does it cost to have a personal trainer come to your house? $100, $90, right? Each time they come. So, but we're going to do 5 days a week workouts, and I'm going to help you with a personalized workout for all of it. You're going to follow up in the group. I'm going to follow up with you personally. So that would cost $3,000, but I'm going to do it all virtually, because we're in the modern world for $47 a month. Now their head was thinking it's worth $3,000 and it's only $47 a month. This is a no-brainer. So it's worth a shot, and you can cancel at any time, because you mentioned that in your video, right?
I did a few times actually.
So there's literally no risk, because you don't like it. $47, you just got a personalized workout. You're coming out ahead a couple $100 when you sign up for Sean's program, because it should have cost like $400 just to get the diets and all that shit, right?
Great script.
And so that's what you need to go down. And that's kind of what you don't want to do is you don't want to give them the impression that, like I said, whatever the first thing isn't good enough.
Okay, guys. So I remember too. I swear, because I remember it's funny too, because I get pumped after every pitch video I do. I'm like, boom. I think I text Dave too after. I'm like, it's gold, bro. It's just straight gold. And then we get it back. He's like, bro, this is not that good. And I'm like, all right, bro. Well,
you forgot to mention what you were doing.
Yeah, I was like, well, it's about to be. No. But yeah. So, and I feel like the more, we'll call them drafts that I do, the better I get. Better I get. So don't even worry if your first pitch sucked.
Yeah.
So did mine. Don't get camera shy. Don't worry.
Yeah, you just keep going into it. And
one thing you said to me that was really well is, bro, how are you going to get to your 50th one if you don't start your first one?
Yep.
And I was like, bam.
Because your 50th is going to be the best one, right?
I mean, like a train. I was like, duh, idiot, just
Yeah.
do it.
And it's fucking free. So
Yeah.
what's the holdup?
I was like, yeah, I don't know.
Right?
This is just getting stage fright, bro.
Yeah. And it's kind of fun. I mean, you might realize you're like, hey, I want to be a Hollywood star because I like putting lights on myself. Look at us. We're pretending. We're podcasting in my living room with a night in the room.
There's
It's
a
fun.
night.
But if people find what we're saying informative, which I think so, because the more we keep getting more and more followers.
If you're a man and you have a night in your house, you know some shit.
Well, if you don't have a night in your house, are you really a man?
If you don't have a night in your house,
Let's
you
be
are
honest.
a peasant. You need to start working on digital marketing or do something.
So, also one of the things that Sean was forgetting, which everybody forgets, is call to action. So you want to pepper those in somewhere in the beginning, or first third, in the middle, and at the end a couple times. Click the button. Do it now. You got nothing. It's guaranteed. You got nothing to lose. Do it now. Click the button. Remind people. Click the button. Click the button.
Yeah, I need to do
click
that.
the button.
But it was only,
Click the
I
button.
believe it was only like a minute and 50. So it was short, but that's good
Click
because
the
it'll
button.
keep the attention.
It's just a
span.
common mistake that people make is you got to
Yeah, I
tell the people. I had a wise person tell me once, and he was one of the best businessmen I've personally dealt with, that like in my circle of friends and family. And he said, I asked him one day, I was like, could you just give me the best piece of advice you give somebody? And he said, you got to remember that people are all lazy, stupid, and greedy. Every single person on the planet. That's how every animal is lazy, stupid, and greedy. They want to do less work if they can. They want to have more without doing more work if they can. And they're pretty foolish because the greed.
Sign me up.
The greed and the laziness make you stupid. And that's everybody. It's not like insulting people. It's just everybody. So you got to keep that in mind. You got to remind people. That's the stupid part. And the lazy part is remind them to click the link. Even though it's just clicking, you got to remind them.
Right. And then it solidifies in their head like, oh, click
The link. It's something you don't think of, right? So because we're all like that. When we all watch videos in a similar manner, we all digest it in a similar way.
What I noticed too is it's kind of like when you're in the heat of the battle, or when the heat of the, when you're pitching like that, it's so fast. Like a lot of that doesn't cross your mind unless you've been doing it so much. So if you're thinking you're gonna throw together a perfect pitch on your first try, you won't. And I kind of learned that, I don't want to say the hard way because it's the only way I see. I'm just kidding. But no, I learned a lot each time I did, which was great. So I'm like, oh, I need to do that and I need that. So in the future, I already have that solidified in my head when I do further pitches. I'm like, oh, don't forget, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Which will be nice.
The other important things to include are scarcity, which sells things, because if there's only one car on the lot, the one you want, somebody was looking at it.
I had a good draft going on with a scarcity one, and then I lost it.
So Sean's scarcity is that this is a beta group. This is why it's only $47. This product we're going to climb it to probably $197 and go higher than that, depending on the turnout. So we're going to start at 47. We're going to get a bunch of people in his beta group, which is basically, and he's already got a free group that we did. And that's
42.
That's going.
And
yeah,
I didn't do any paid ads, 0.
Yeah, and so that's going to turn into this paid beta group where he's helping people. So he's going to have transformations that are going on right now. We've got a whole bunch of people that are posting them working out and everything. It's really incredible because people really they like Sean, so he's going to do well with this.
Well, you know what's cool too is I think when you're more interactive with people like online, it's almost like you're there. Because when I was doing that OFA challenge with Steven, it's almost like I knew the guy. I was like, dude, I log in, I talk to you, like I see you every day. And by the end of that 30 days, like they feel like they know you. Like they feel like they can just be like, oh, what up, brother? Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? And
that's what you want.
100 times more likely, like if any inkling of a thought of, oh, I may need training, or I need a help doing this, or oh, diet, or that, you will come to mind.
Yes.
And I'm kind of just, when I think about it, I'm kind of thinking these things up, and I'm like, yeah, like, why didn't I do that so long ago?
Yeah. You want
idiot.
I think it's best to come across. People want to deal with people that they would want to have a beer with, like they say when they vote for president. Like they're not going to vote for somebody they don't think they can have a beer with or whatever. So you want that to be at least for what we're doing here. And so you want that, and especially the digital world, where people consider people that are online their friends. That might have been crazy 9 years ago, but that's the way people feel. They get validation from posts on the internet. So you want to make them feel as good as possible. They consider people they know on the internet friends. So that's just.
Well, I would say I'm guilty too, because like whenever I, fight or something, I'll post like a kind of risque picture or something or whatever, and I'll get a bunch of likes on it, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, really, is that like a superficial? I feel bad, like, what? I'm an idiot, one, and I'm like, that was super superficial of me too. It was like
that's what people look at, though.
I know, but it's so face value, and it's nothing. Truly, it's really nothing.
No, but that's what people put the most interesting stuff online,
right?
Except for the people that post every fucking meal, but that's not so interesting. But
I was just using it more to get attention. Which works.
Well, if you're trying to sell something, you want to get attention because you want. Well, think about it though. Think about the people that are doing the challenge right now. Those people are grateful to be part of this group, right? So other people are going to want. You have to let them know how cool it is, how awesome it is. If you have a product that's crap, then okay, great. Don't let them know how cool it is because it's a piece of crap, right? So you shouldn't be selling it because it's a piece of crap.
True, yeah.
Right? So like when I used to feel funny about, because people were like, oh, guru this and guru that about things. But I really don't listen to those people because number one, they work for somebody that I know that is a guru. Or they're guruing themselves in some way.
Two, you probably do better than the guru anyway.
Well, that's I don't have any qualms about that because I know what I do, and then I know the people that I'm helping. I had somebody to join 3 days ago, and he's already getting 30. He's profiting from the leads. Because he's a little familiar with the industry.
What's his name?
I don't want to say names because
I know who you're talking about though, and I was like, let's start a BHD team.
Yeah. So it's just when I see somebody,
that, by the way.
And there's one of the guys joined today, does a couple million in revenue, and he just signed up. I didn't even talk to him about anything.
Pretty good.
But here's the thing: he's not utilizing.
I need to catch up.
There's some parts of his operation he's not utilizing. Okay, so when you're doing $2 million in revenue, and I could make you an extra 35%, all right, that's $700,000 a year that he could make extra.
That's
just for hiring me for a month or two, right? So that's the difference, And so if I can make this guy an extra $1 million a year, that's awesome, right? That's worth it, right? That's worth it. So I don't have any qualms about that. I have a good product, right?
Right.
I don't need this. I'm happy doing it for the price I'm doing it for, because it's not going to take me a ton of time. I could tweak his stuff and be like, do this, this, and this, and then he makes an extra $50,000 a month.
Told y'all, wizard.
Right? So I don't have any qualms about that. So if you're selling something you believe in, then don't be afraid to promote it because it's something that's awesome. That's it.
True, and I think if it's
shit,
your
don't
own,
sell it.
Well, yeah, that. But if it's your own product, like for me anyway, I control my own cart. Mm-hmm. So if it was shit, I wouldn't. I would be like, one, I'd feel like, what the hell am I doing with this anyway? If it doesn't work, I'd be like, okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's not the case. So
yeah.
Now it's just a matter of I just need to launch it.
Yeah, so that's how the video sales lander. You just promote it. Don't be afraid to get in the camera. Mention maybe just briefly in a couple words. Go over your authority again, and then tell them how you're going to help them do it faster, better, stronger, quicker, with more assistance, personal assistance, or whatever it is, and then go through the details.
He says those really fast, but those are here. Slow it down real quick. Those are huge points. Like you can't miss any of those.
Well, it could be just one of those things.
I mean, yeah, but
whatever you're selling.
Yeah, but how much more persuasion do you have when you say all of them? Even more like if you say one.
Yeah, you could.
Whatever,
the more you hit, the better. But it's
right.
You're just adding an adjective because what they got is good.
Hyperbolic.
You do not want to make the mistake of being the second thing being like, well, this is worthless without this, because then people go, well, fuck this guy, right? So this whatever you're selling has to enhance what they just got. Because you might be charging $100 for the first thing, and then the second thing is $1,000, and that $1,000 thing can't make the $100 thing worthless. It just has to enhance it. It could be like, well, that's really useful, but if you want the whole insider scoop that has actual breakdowns and sheets, and you have access to a group and me for 6 months or a year,
right? You
can pay $1,000 and get to the front of the line. It's like Walt Disney. It's like Disneyland, right? Disneyland doesn't suck. if you don't have a front of the line pass. But if
get
you
one
can
every
pay,
time.
but if you can pay $3,000 for a front of the line pass or whatever it is,
I'm in.
for the VIP tour, then it makes it that much better. So all you want to do is enhance. You don't make it seem like the first part sucks. Have the call to action and try and use some scarcity of, and his is the beta group. So once he sells a certain amount of people at $47, then he's going to up the price to $99, and then the 99 is going to go to like $197,
Which is true anyway. I'm not, because I'm not gonna.
So, and if nobody wants it for $47, we're going to work on it until they do want it for $47.
Very true.
And then
well,
you go
also
up from
too,
there.
yeah.
But it's a special limited time where they're going to get in the ground floor.
Yeah, it'll work anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm not
And that's how you
not
should
even
start
worried
yours.
about it.
And that's how you should start yours. Well, you're going to have all the material now. All those videos you're doing.
And I'll have the whole 30-day everything.
Everything's going to be done.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be cool. And I can repurpose all that.
Yeah.
And I heard one good thing too. Entrepreneurs are really good at repurposing information.
Yes.
Not just entrepreneurs, but
You can't run a business without repurposing things.
right.
You don't want to
Have
throw
to.
your dishes away at a restaurant every time you use one.
No,
You hire a dishwasher that cleans
Right.
your dishes.
think of it like this: like how many times have you posted your, say you have some favorite shirt flex pick you have,
Yeah.
I mean, in a simple form, like that's
I
more or
don't-
less what it is.
So, yeah.
Trying to, millennial mind going on. they're just like, oh,
You keep using the same my butt's on the bathroom counter in the mirror pick, and what is that? There's a name for that. I don't know what that is.
the dick pic.
No, with the girls.
You have to wear a watch
when the
you do
girls sit with the tight pants on, or the bikini or the underwear on the
that. I heard in Texas
on the bathroom
actually,
countertop. It's called like countertop butts or something.
Oh shit!
There's a name for it.
It's actually illegal to send a dick pic in Texas now.
Unsolicited.
Unsolicited.
I'm pretty sure that should be illegal everywhere. Just you can't just
Send
you
a
can't just-
cock in
what-
your
what is it called on the iPhone? It's where you do the air mail. What is it called?
share or whatever.
Like if somebody's nearby and you have your thing on.
Oh, airdrop.
Airdrop. Yeah. Well, people on airplanes.
Airdrop their
Airdrop
dick.
dick pics.
I wouldn't even think of
Wait,
that.
is it just a dick pic or is like a boob flash also illegal?
I'm okay with that.
Well,
That's fine.
yeah. But is it just only it can't it's every you can't send nude pictures, I'm guessing.
I mean, it should be
Nude pics.
depending on how hot you are. I'm not guys. I mean, like if you're, that sounds really pig-like, but I take that back.
Well, with guys, that's the difference, right? So it's only creepy. It's only creepy. But if the guy's a GQ model, if Marky Mark sends somebody a dick pic on a plane,
no, ain't no bitches.
I don't think they're complaining, right? So it's everybody else is a creep, but
Yeah.
the model, that guy's he's hot.
Yeah, then it's
I'm
fine.
thirsty. That made me thirsty, right?
Oh, that's fucking funny.
But if you're ugly, then it's creepy.
Then it's creepy.
Then it's creepy. So
That's very true.
that's the way that works,
Ladies.
Yeah. Or if I do it, it's creepy. So
I'm 28. I'm still rocking.
it's probably still creepy. I don't know.
What?
I'm just creepy anyway. Okay. So I think we covered the Video Sales Lander episode. And
think we crushed
this is a
that.
good spot to stop on there. So I hope we explained that to you. And well, we should make a whole program to show people how to do exactly what we're doing. So
That would be cool.
if you're watching this, there might be a link underneath on YouTube or whatever you're watching this that explains. Maybe it'll be a link and photos, and we'll put some of that stuff.
I'll
up
definitely
when
put
we
my
get a chance.
blooper reel. That'll be
We'll put the
funny.
blooper reel up and show how you got better on the ones, and then be like, "Stop! This is where he did better." See, he mentioned all this stuff, and then we could test them.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be good? And then
That'd
we
be
could be
funny.
like, "How?" Maybe because you don't know. Maybe the bad one does better.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do. If you seem here, the worst thing you can do is do a video and look scripted.
True. None of
That's
it's,
the
None
worst.
of it's full. None of it's
Hello. We are here today to help. And then
with the microphone in your face.
Yeah. Hello, we are here today to talk about this, or have bad audio. The phone within your hand should be just fine.
Pretty good.
There's
yeah.
little microphones they sell, and I forget what they're called. But the
Oh, you
microphones,
can just wear them on the shirt.
it's like $18 or $20 on Amazon, and you put it on your shirt and plug it into the phone. You'll have audio just like it's a mic. But it should be good enough. You don't want to have too much noise in the background, and you don't want to talk softly like this. And then
I mean, you definitely want to be excited.
You want to make sure
when you pitch anything. Otherwise, what's there to be excited about if you're not?
But most of the movie, you want to edit it too. By the way, and on PC there isn't like a free one that the Windows thing sucks. What was it, iMovie?
I use iMovie.
Yeah, that's free, right? So you can do it. You want to adjust your volume though, so that it should be where it's at. So it's at the 0 mark.
It usually is.
There's probably a filter on there that it'll actually compress it, so and limit it, and it'll expand it to where it needs to be. I use Camtasia, so if you're gonna make a bunch of videos, you have to purchase it, but I like to use it. There's actually a filter on there, so if the volume is not high enough, you can actually there's a compressor on it that'll expand it. What's up? Roxton's home.
Roxton in the house.
What's up? All right, so we're gonna end now. It's a good spot to end this.
All right, y'all.
All right, Video Sales Ladder, we're Success Layers, and this is our first video podcast with a cool background. Click the link if you want to learn more about us. Join our group on Facebook. It's facebook.com/groups or something, Success Layers. Google it, Success Layers, or go to successlayers.com and follow the link, listen to our podcast, or watch it. All right, guys.
Big swizzle.
Later.